right. So we're diving into British pilgrimage sites today.
Fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I've been looking at this book, and
It's a good one.
really gets into the history and the spiritual side of these places.
What's really struck me is the way it explores them through this masculine lens, you
Yep.
know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not just like your typical
No.
travel guide or history book.
Right.
It's something else.
Exactly.
Like it digs into the Canterbury Cross.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not just, oh, here's a religious artifact.
Right.
It's talking about spiritual authority and dominion.
It's a fascinating interpretation, connecting it to St. Augustine of Canterbury,
Mm-hmm.
his leadership and his strategy establishing Christianity in England.
And it frames that as a masculine
Very much so.
approach to power.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about leadership, we're talking about power, but also about like the courage to stand up for what you believe in.
Absolutely.
And the book section on Thomas Becket
Oh, yeah.
really hits on that.
Absolutely. His refusal to back down to King Henry II, even when it meant, death.
Yeah.
That's a powerful example of integrity, And the book frames this story as like a pivotal moment in British pilgrimage. It becomes more than just visiting a shrine. It becomes about resistance.
Right, so it's like his sacrifice
Yeah.
as this whole other layer to the pilgrimage experience.
Yeah.
It's like you're honoring his stand
Absolutely.
by going there.
Yeah, and what's interesting is it draws a parallel between Beckett's journey and the challenges that men face today.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, it argues that men are often pressured to compromise their values,
Mm-hmm.
to conform to societal expectations
Uh-huh.
that don't always align with their true selves.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So are you saying that the book sees pilgrimage as a kind of metaphor
Exactly.
for the struggles that men go through
Very much so.
to find their own path?
It even shares a story about a modern man who retraced the Canterbury pilgrimage route.
Well,
And not for religious reasons, but as like a personal journey of self-discovery.
interesting.
Yeah, it highlights how these ancient rites can still be relevant today,
Yeah.
offer a framework for navigating like the complexities of modern life.
That makes me think about how we often view pilgrimage as a physical and spiritual journey, but this book seems to be suggesting that it's a deeply intellectual journey as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it goes beyond just like individual journeys.
Okay.
It looks at the impact of pilgrimage on British national identity.
That makes sense. You think about places like Glastonbury Tor and Lindisfarne,
Yeah, steeped in history.
steeped in myth.
Yeah.
You go to those places and there's like this energy that
Yeah.
speaks to a shared past.
Collective memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like by walking those paths,
Yeah.
those pilgrims were connecting to like the essence of Britain.
And what's fascinating is that the book points out how pilgrimage acted as a social leveler.
Oh, really?
Regardless of your social standing, everyone was equal on the road. It created a sense of camaraderie,
Right.
a shared experience that transcended those boundaries.
It stripped away all the superficial stuff and got
Yeah.
to the core of being human, the resilience,
Yeah.
the camaraderie.
Their willingness to help each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That really resonates with me.
It speaks to like a fundamental human need for connection and purpose,
Yeah.
something that transcends those differences.
Okay, so we've talked about Canterbury and the themes of courage and integrity.
Yeah.
But this book doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a whole network of these pilgrimage sites.
Throughout Britain.
Yeah.
Throughout Britain.
And each site has its own history,
Yeah.
its own symbolism.
Right.
And what the author does really well is connect them to this overarching narrative of what he calls the sacred masculine.
Sacred masculine. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of these other sites.
Okay.
The book's take on Winchester Cathedral
Oh, yeah.
really caught my eye. Winchester is described as like the heart of England, and it talks about the symbolism in its architecture.
Okay.
The nave, the transepts, the stained glass windows, and sees these as expressions of divine order,
Okay.
spiritual education.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
It links Winchester to the legend of King Arthur,
Yes.
talking about the Winchester Round Table
Mm.
and those ideals of unity, leadership, and chivalry.
Yeah, and the author makes a compelling case that the King Arthur legend speaks to this deep yearning in men,
Oh, really?
this yearning to combat chaos and find meaning in their lives.
Okay.
And it's like Arthur's quest for the Holy Grail becomes this metaphor for the spiritual enlightenment that men are often seeking today.
Wow. That's a really powerful connection.
Yeah.
right, so we've got Canterbury, we've got Winchester. Where else does this book take us on this pilgrimage through Britain?
Well, next we go to Salisbury Cathedral,
Okay.
and the author really focuses on the spire there.
And he sees this as a symbol of human aspiration towards transcendence,
Yep.
towards something beyond the everyday.
He even mentions the spire's alignment with the sun.
Yeah, during solstices and equinoxes.
Right.
It's this physical manifestation of the connection between the earthly and the spiritual.
Yeah.
It's powerful imagery.
And of course, Salisbury also holds another treasure,
Yes.
the Magna Carta.
Yes, the Magna Carta.
This document that resonates so strongly with ideas of justice and fairness
And individual rights.
and individual rights.
Yeah.
And the author very cleverly links the Magna Carta to the pursuit of enlightenment
Yes.
and rational thought.
He argues that those principles are not just political,
Right.
but they're deeply spiritual as well.
It's like they're essential elements in a man's journey towards understanding himself.
Yeah, and the world around him.
That's a great point. So we're seeing this thread of individual growth, pursuit of knowledge,
Yeah.
woven into these pilgrimage sites.
Absolutely.
What else does the book highlight?
Well, the book discusses Sir Christopher Wren,
Oh, wow.
the renowned architect
Yes.
who drew inspiration from Salisbury Cathedral spire
Uh-huh.
when he was designing St. Paul's Cathedral in London.
Right. Wren's architectural achievements are just incredible.
Yeah.
It's like he translated those spiritual aspirations of the past
Yeah,
into a new language.
absolutely. A new architectural style.
That spoke to the evolving spirit of his time.
Exactly, and it highlights how these ancient sites continue to influence us.
Yeah.
They shape our artistic expressions
Right.
and reflect our own search for meaning.
Exactly. So we've explored cathedrals.
Yeah.
We've looked at historical figures, and we've touched on these themes of leadership and integrity.
Yeah,
But no exploration of British pilgrimage would be complete without talking about Stonehenge,
of course does
this
that.
place shrouded in mystery.
Yeah.
What does the book have to say?
Well, it focuses on Stonehenge as like a testament to human desire
Uh-huh.
to understand the universe, to find our place in the grand scheme of things.
It's a place that sparks so much wonder,
Absolutely.
speculation.
Yeah.
The book mentions the heelstone
Right.
and its significance in marking those celestial alignments. And it even connects the heelstone to ancient traditions of enlightenment.
Yeah, and spiritual awakening.
What I found really fascinating is that the author also brings attention
Yeah.
to a perspective that's often overlooked,
Yeah.
the role of women in Stonehenge's history.
Interesting.
Yeah, we often focus on those masculine aspects of these ancient sites,
Right.
but we sometimes forget to acknowledge
Yeah.
the contributions of women
Yeah.
and shaping our shared history.
It's a good reminder that the spiritual journey is not exclusive to any one gender.
Right.
It's a human journey.
Absolutely, and we need to recognize and honor
Yeah.
the contributions of all those who came before us.
Absolutely. And that leads us to another site,
Okay.
steeped in myth and legend, Glastonbury Tor.
Glastonbury Tour,
Yes.
often associated with the quest for the Holy Grail.
Exactly. And the book presents Glastonbury Tor as a symbol of spiritual transcendence,
Okay.
that pursuit of something beyond the material world.
The climb up Glastonbury Tour is pretty challenging.
It is.
Does the book connect that to this idea of spiritual journey?
It suggests that the physical effort mirrors the challenges and the triumphs we experience in our own spiritual growth. It's about pushing boundaries, overcoming obstacles, and reaching for a higher understanding.
That resonates with me so often.
Yeah.
The most rewarding journeys are the ones where we overcome adversity
Absolutely.
and find that inner strength.
Yeah.
So what else does the book say about Glastonbury Tour?
Well, this is where it gets a bit more complex.
Okay.
It connects Glastonbury Tor to something called the C.T.M.U framework.
The C.T.M.U framework.
Yes, have you heard of that?
I have not.
So the C.T.M.U stands for the Cognitive Theoretic Model of the Universe.
Okay.
It's a pretty complex theory, but essentially it proposes that the universe is self-simulating,
Okay.
self-referential, meaning it contains its own blueprint,
Okay.
and that consciousness plays a key role in its structure.
So how does Glastonbury Tour fit into all of this?
Well, the book argues that Glastonbury Tor, with its layered history, its connection to myth and spirituality, acts as a physical representation of these complex ideas.
So it's like by climbing the tour,
Yeah.
you're not just,
conquering a physical challenge,
Right.
you're engaging with these deeper, more
Yes.
abstract concepts.
About the universe and our place in it.
Exactly.
Fascinating.
And it doesn't stop there.
Okay.
It delves into the legend of the Glastonbury thorn.
Okay.
This tree that is said to have bloomed twice a year,
Wow.
once at Christmas
Uh-huh.
and once at Easter.
That's quite a legend. What does the book make of it?
The author sees the Glastonbury thorn as a symbol of resilience,
Okay.
faith, and the cyclical nature of life. He even mentions how the thorn was vandalized a few years back, but then replanted,
Right.
highlighting this idea of renewal
Right.
and the ability to overcome adversity.
It's like the thorn itself embodies that message of hope,
Yeah,
the enduring power of the human spirit.
absolutely. And it brings us to another fascinating site, Wells Cathedral.
Wells Cathedral, known for its stunning architecture
Yes.
and its clock.
Ah, yes, the Wells clock.
So tell me about this.
The book focuses on the clock not just as a timekeeping device,
Okay.
but as a symbol of communal order, cosmic harmony,
Uh-huh.
the regulation of life's rhythms.
So it's not just about telling time.
No, it's about something much bigger.
Okay.
The author connects the clock's precision and reliability to the medieval understanding of the universe
Okay.
as this perfectly ordered machine.
Okay.
He suggests that by observing the clock's steady movements,
Uh-huh.
we can find our own sense of balance and order
Right.
in a world that often feels chaotic.
It's like the clock acts as a kind of anchor,
Yeah.
a reminder of that underlying order that exists, even amidst the chaos.
Exactly.
What else does the book say about Wells Cathedral?
Well, it also highlights the role of music
Yeah.
in creating a sense of transcendence and connection to the divine.
Okay.
It describes how the music combined with the architecture
Yeah.
and the symbolism of the cathedral creates this really unique spiritual experience.
So Wells Cathedral offers this kind of multi-sensory experience
Yeah,
that speaks to a deeper sense of order and connection.
exactly. And it brings us to another site
Okay.
that holds a special place in the realm of knowledge and intellectual pursuit. Oxford.
Oxford's a place synonymous with
Yeah.
scholarly tradition, the pursuit of truth.
The book describes Oxford as a place where the myth of the scholar's journey comes alive.
Interesting.
It's not just about classrooms and textbooks.
Right.
It's about that lifelong pursuit of knowledge,
Okay.
the quest for enlightenment.
So it sees the academic tradition itself
Yeah,
as a kind of pilgrimage.
it does. And it highlights the Bodleian Library as a symbol of human desire
Okay.
to understand the world.
This vast repository of knowledge,
Yeah.
a testament to the power of the human mind to
Absolutely.
explore and discover.
Yeah, and the book also points out that even in a place like Oxford, where learning is paramount,
Right?
unexpected moments of spiritual discovery can occur.
Okay.
It mentions these hidden gems of Oxford,
Okay.
like small chapels and quiet gardens,
Yeah.
as places where the sacred can be found in unexpected ways.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Sometimes the most profound experiences happen when we least expect them,
absolutely.
in those quiet, unassuming places
Yeah.
where we can truly connect with ourselves.
Yeah, and it leads us to a very different kind of site, Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall,
Yes.
that massive Roman fortification
Yeah.
stretching across northern England.
The book uses Hadrian's Wall as a symbol of boundaries, both physical and spiritual. And it talks about how the wall served as a constant reminder
Yeah.
to the Roman soldiers who guarded it that they were on the edge of the known world,
Wow.
facing the unknown.
So it's like the wall represents this fundamental human need
Yeah,
for definition, protection.
absolutely. And the book connects that to the challenges that men face today.
In what way?
Well, it argues that we all need to establish boundaries,
Okay.
both in our personal lives and in the wider world.
Right.
We need to know where we stand, what we believe in, and what we're willing to fight for.
That's a powerful message.
Yeah.
So it's about defining who we are,
Yeah.
what we value, what we're willing to protect.
Absolutely.
So what else does the book say about Hadrian's Wall?
It also looks at like the psychological impact of walls in general.
Okay.
It uses examples like the walls of Troy, the Berlin Wall,
Right.
to illustrate how walls represent this need for security.
But also the potential for division and isolation.
It's like they can both protect us
Yeah.
and imprison us at
Yeah.
the same time. And there's this poignant story in the book
Oh, yeah.
about the discovery of a Roman soldier's grave
Near Hadrian's Wall.
near Hadrian's Wall.
It really humanizes the wall.
Yeah.
It reminds us that behind these grand structures, there are human stories,
Always.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that history is not just about
Yeah.
dates and events.
Right.
It's about the lives of real people.
And the book ties archaeology itself to the process of self-awareness.
Okay.
Just like archaeologists uncover hidden truths about the past,
Uh-huh.
we need to dig deep within ourselves
Right.
to understand who we truly are.
That's a powerful analogy.
Yeah.
It's about confronting our own past, our own shadows,
Yeah.
and integrating those
Yeah.
into a more complete understanding of ourselves.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another magnificent structure, Durham Cathedral. Durham Cathedral,
Yes.
known for its grandeur,
It's soaring arches.
its intricate carvings. What does the book have to say about it?
Well, it focuses on Durham Cathedral's architecture,
Okay.
emphasizing the grandeur and the symbolism of its ribbed vaults
Okay.
and its pointed arches
Uh-huh.
as reflections of divine order.
It's like the cathedral itself embodies that sense of order
Yeah.
and purpose.
And the book connects the cathedral's design to the medieval understanding of the physical world
Right.
as a reflection of the divine.
So by contemplating the cathedral's architecture,
Yeah.
we're invited to contemplate
Yeah.
the larger order of the universe.
Exactly. And the book tells a story about a stonemason
Okay.
who finds clarity and purpose in the precise alignment of the ancient stones of Durham Cathedral.
Wow.
It's like the act of building the cathedral
Yeah.
becomes a metaphor for the process of building our own lives. You know, brick by brick with intention and purpose.
That's a beautiful image. Yeah. So we've journeyed from Canterbury to Durham, exploring themes of leadership,
Yeah.
integrity, the pursuit of knowledge, the importance of boundaries.
Absolutely.
What other destinations await us on this pilgrimage through Britain?
The book takes us to the rugged beauty of the Scottish Highlands,
Okay.
where we encounter the West Highland Way.
Let's pause there for a moment.
Okay.
This feels like a good place to take a break
Yeah.
and let our listeners absorb all these fascinating insights. We'll be back in a moment to continue our deep dive into this extraordinary book.
Sounds good. Yeah, the West Highland Way.
Okay.
It's a challenging trail, you know?
Yeah.
It really tests your limits, both physically and mentally.
Right.
And the author connects that to this kind of inner strength that men need to cultivate.
So it's about more than just enjoying a scenic hike.
Yeah, exactly. He describes it as like a portal to understanding the mysteries of life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he argues that by immersing yourself in that rugged landscape, you tap into something primal.
I like that. Tapping into something primal.
Yeah, something ancient,
Yeah.
you know, something that resonates with a deeper understanding of what it means to be human.
Does he elaborate on that at all?
He talks about slowing down, being present, tuning out the noise of the modern world,
Right.
you know, connecting with nature,
Yeah.
with your own inner strength, and with the long lineage of men who have walked those paths before you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's definitely something about being out in nature
Yeah.
that can be incredibly grounding,
Absolutely.
restorative.
And he also highlights the importance of mindfulness.
Okay.
You know, paying attention to the details, really absorbing the beauty and the power of the natural world.
So it's about being present in both body and mind.
Exactly. And from the rugged beauty of the Highlands,
Okay.
the book takes us to the Isle of Iona.
Iona.
Yeah.
I've heard it described as a place of just profound peace,
Yeah.
tranquility.
It is, he describes it as a place where you can really connect with your spiritual side, where the veil between the material world and something beyond feels very thin.
That's a powerful image.
Yeah.
What else does he say about Iona?
Well, he talks about the island's history,
Okay.
its connection to St. Columba, who brought Christianity to Scotland
Right.
back in the 6th century,
Right?
and how it's become a pilgrimage destination for people all over the world.
Drawn to that sense of peace.
Yeah.
That deep connection to the sacred.
Yeah, it sounds like a place that invites contemplation and reflection.
It does. And he also talks about the Iona community.
Oh, yes.
This group of people committed to living out their faith in a practical way.
Yeah, in a meaningful way.
Tell me a bit more about the Iona community. What are their core values?
Well, they emphasize social justice
Okay.
and community service.
Uh-huh.
And the author ties this back to the theme of the sacred masculine,
Okay.
suggesting that true masculinity is not just about strength and power, but about using your gifts to make a positive impact on the world.
It's about stepping up,
Yeah,
taking responsibility,
Yeah.
using your strength to serve something greater than yourself.
absolutely. And he also highlights the importance of ritual.
Okay.
He describes this very simple ritual he performs after every pilgrimage.
Okay.
He rings a small handbell
Uh-huh.
in a quiet chapel.
I love that imagery.
Oh, eh?
What does that represent for him?
He says it's a way of marking the end of one journey
Oh.
and the beginning of another,
Mm-hmm.
acknowledging the cyclical nature of life,
Right.
the constant flow of endings and beginnings.
I love that it's like closing one chapter
Yeah,
and opening a new one,
exactly.
carrying the lessons forward.
Carrying the lessons and experiences forward. Yeah.
From Iona,
Yeah.
the book brings us back to Canterbury,
Yes.
the symbolic endpoint of the pilgrimage.
Full circle.
Full circle.
He describes how those final steps into Canterbury Cathedral
Yeah.
were a moment of real triumph and renewal for those medieval pilgrims.
It's like they were arriving,
Yeah.
not just at a physical destination, but at a new understanding of themselves.
Exactly. And he suggests that modern men can experience that same sense of renewal,
Okay.
that shedding of old layers,
Good.
and embracing of a truer self.
Does he give any examples of how modern men can achieve that?
He talks about the importance of reflection,
Okay.
taking the time to really process the experiences of the journey and integrate them into your life.
Okay.
He mentions a friend who returned to Canterbury
Uh-huh.
after a year-long pilgrimage
Wow.
and just felt this profound sense of closure and renewal. It was like the city itself had taken on a new meaning,
Right.
a deeper significance because of the journey he had undertaken.
That's powerful.
Yeah, and he encourages readers to share their pilgrimage experiences with others,
Okay.
not just to inspire others, but also to solidify those lessons learned,
Right.
to create a sense of connection and community.
Because sharing our experiences helps us to make sense of them.
Yeah, integrate them in a more meaningful way.
Exactly.
He even encourages readers to craft a personal myth, to see their own pilgrimage as a hero's journey.
To see our own lives through the lens of mythology.
Exactly. It's about finding that deeper meaning in our experiences, even the challenging ones.
Right.
And seeing them as part of this larger narrative of growth and transformation.
So we're not just living our lives, we're creating our own stories.
Absolutely. And finally, he leaves the reader with a powerful image.
Okay.
The Canterbury Bell,
The Canterbury Bell.
this flower that blooms in the shadow of the cathedral.
What does he say about it?
He sees it as a symbol of the eternal return, the cyclical nature of life, the
Yeah.
constant flow of endings and beginnings.
Not like that.
Yeah, it's a reminder that the pilgrimage is never truly over. You know, those lessons we learn, the transformations we undergo, they stay with us.
It's a comforting thought
Yeah.
that even though journeys end, their impact continues to shape us.
It does, and it's not just about those big life-changing pilgrimages.
Right.
He suggests that we can find these moments of pilgrimage
Yeah.
in our everyday lives.
What does he mean by that?
He talks about walks in nature,
Uh-huh.
quiet moments of reflection,
Uh-huh.
acts of service.
Yeah.
You know, anything that connects you to something larger than yourself.
Right.
It's about finding those moments of transcendence,
Yeah.
of renewal, of connection in the midst of our busy lives.
Yeah. That's something I think we can all relate to.
Yeah.
You know, we all need those moments of pause, of reflection,
Yeah.
to recharge.
To recharge and reconnect with what truly matters.
Absolutely.
And those moments can be just as powerful and transformative
Right.
as any grand pilgrimage.
So we've explored Canterbury, Winchester, Salisbury,
Yeah.
Stonehenge, Glastonbury Tour,
Wells Cathedral,
Wells Cathedral, Oxford,
Hadrian's Wall, Durham Cathedral,
Hadrian's Wall, Durham Cathedral, the West Highland Way,
and Iona.
and Iona. That's quite a pilgrimage.
Yeah, but the book covers even more ground.
It does.
Yeah, he doesn't stop there.
Okay.
He takes us to the Ridgeway,
The Ridgeway.
Britain's oldest road,
Wow.
steeped in the history of the ancient Britons.
It sounds like stepping back in time.
It is. He describes this feeling of walking along that ancient path
Yeah.
and imagining the people who walked there centuries ago.
It's like a tangible link to the past.
Yeah. And then he also explores St. Albans,
Okay.
where the first Christian martyr in Britain, St. Alban, made his stand.
St. Alban, a figure of courage,
Yeah.
conviction.
The author sees St. Alban's story as a reminder of the importance of standing up for what you believe in.
Especially
Yeah, even in the face of adversity.
in times when it can be so challenging
Yeah.
to hold on to your principles.
And absolutely, and from St. Alban's.
Okay.
The book takes us to the majestic St. Paul's Cathedral in London.
St. Paul's Cathedral,
Yeah,
a symbol of resilience and rebirth after the Blitz.
exactly. He describes it as a testament
Yeah.
to the enduring human spirit.
The ability to rebuild and recover,
Yeah.
even after the most devastating experiences.
It's a powerful symbol of hope,
Yeah.
resilience.
And he even explores the River Thames,
Okay.
which he describes as this river of life.
The River Thames flowing through the heart of London,
Yeah, mirroring the journey of human existence.
witnessing the ebb and flow of history.
Yeah, he uses the river as a metaphor for the constant change and movement of life.
Right.
You know, the journey we're all on,
Uh-huh.
with its twists and turns, its challenges and triumphs.
It's a beautiful image.
Yeah.
This idea of the river as a reflection of our own journeys.
Exactly. And he also delves into the Cotswold Way,
Okay.
this trail that winds through the rolling hills of the Cotswolds.
The Cotswolds, known for their picturesque villages,
Yeah.
idyllic landscapes.
He connects the Cotswold Way to the history of the wool trade,
Interesting.
which was once the backbone of the region's economy.
Uh-huh.
And he talks about the Cotswold lion,
Okay.
this breed of sheep.
A Cotswold lion known for its hardiness and resilience.
Interesting, but what does he say about the Cotswold lion?
He uses it as a symbol of the qualities that men need to thrive in today's world.
Okay.
Strength, adaptability, a willingness to work hard.
Right.
You know, even in the midst of beauty and tranquility, there's a need for strength and perseverance.
And he doesn't shy away from the challenges that men face in today's world.
No, he doesn't.
He talks about the pressures of modern life.
Yeah, the feeling of being lost or directionless.
I think those are feelings a lot of men can relate to.
Absolutely. And he offers hope.
Okay.
He suggests that the pilgrimage,
Mm-hmm.
both literally and metaphorically,
Right.
can be a way to reconnect with ourselves.
Yeah.
To rediscover our purpose and our strength.
It's about finding that inner compass,
Yeah,
that sense of direction.
exactly. And one of the trails he focuses on is the Pennine Way.
The Pennine Way.
This 268-mile trail,
Wow.
considered one of the toughest in Britain.
That's a serious challenge.
It is, he calls it the backbone of Britain. Okay. And uses it as a metaphor for the kind of inner strength that men need to develop.
What does he say about the Pennine Way's challenges?
He talks about the rugged terrain,
Okay.
the unpredictable weather, the
Yeah.
sheer distance,
Right.
and he says that it's those challenges
Oh,
that
yeah.
make the journey so transformative.
It's like by pushing our boundaries,
Yeah.
facing our fears, we discover a deeper strength within ourselves.
Exactly. And he also draws this fascinating parallel
Okay.
between the geological formations of the Pennines with their layers of rock that have been shaped by centuries of erosion and the way that our own challenges shape us
Right.
and make us stronger.
It's a powerful analogy that
Yeah.
our struggles are not something to be avoided,
Right?
but something to be embraced.
Yeah. And from the Pennines,
Okay.
he takes us to York Minster,
Minster.
one of the largest and most impressive cathedrals in Europe.
Truly awe-inspiring.
Yeah. He captures that sense of awe in his writing. He talks about how the minster's soaring arches and intricate carvings draw your gaze upward, reminding you of humanity's aspiration towards the divine.
It's like a tangible expression of our yearning for something greater.
Yeah. And he even encourages readers to stand beneath the rose window
Okay.
and just let that light wash over them,
Yeah.
to feel that connection to something beyond the everyday.
It sounds like an incredibly moving experience.
It is, and he connects York Minster to the story of St. Cuthbert,
It's like-
this 7th century monk,
Okay.
known for his piety,
Mhm.
his connection to nature,
Right.
and his resilience in the face of adversity.
So a figure of strength and humility.
Yeah, the author sees Cuthbert's journey from hermit to bishop
Okay.
as a metaphor for spiritual growth. It's a reminder that growth isn't always linear,
Right.
that it involves retreats and advances, moments of solitude and moments of connection.
It's about finding that balance, that rhythm in our own spiritual journey.
Exactly, and he highlights the symbolism of Cuthbert's pectoral cross,
Okay.
which was discovered in his coffin centuries later.
What does he say about the cross?
He sees it as a symbol of the intersection
Uh-huh.
between the earthly and the divine,
Okay.
a reminder that even in the darkest times, there's a light that can guide us.
That's beautiful, this idea that even in the face of adversity,
Yeah.
there's a source of strength and hope. that we can tap into.
Absolutely. And he also talks about the Lindisfarne Gospels.
The Lindisfarne Gospels,
Yeah.
these masterpieces of calligraphy and illumination.
He sees them as a testament to the power of masculine creativity.
Okay.
The meticulous craftsmanship.
Yeah.
The artistry.
The devotion.
The devotion poured into their creation.
Right.
It speaks to the creative potential that lies within men.
It's like those Gospels are this physical manifestation
Yeah.
of that creative energy, that inspiration to create something beautiful and enduring.
Exactly. And now the book takes us back to Hadrian's Wall.
Back to Hadrian's Wall.
But this time he focuses on a different aspect of it.
Okay.
The stories of the men who lived and worked there.
I'm curious to hear about those. What does he highlight?
He talks about the archaeologists
Oh.
who are uncovering the remains of those Roman forts and settlements along the wall.
Right.
And he uses those discoveries to paint a picture of what life was like
Yeah.
for the soldiers who were stationed there.
It's like bringing history to life,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Imagining those men going about their daily routines, facing those challenges,
Yeah.
forming bonds with each other.
He talks about the challenges they faced,
Right.
the sacrifices they made,
Mhm.
the camaraderie that developed between them
Yeah.
as they stood together on the edge of the empire.
It's a reminder that we're all part of something bigger,
Yeah.
you know, and we can draw strength from the stories of those who came before us,
Absolutely.
who faced their own challenges with courage,
Yeah, and the author connects those stories.
to the challenges that men face today,
Right.
suggesting that we're all standing on some kind of wall,
Yeah.
facing our own personal frontiers.
We're all on a journey, you
Yeah.
know, facing our own obstacles,
Yeah.
trying to navigate a world that can often feel so uncertain
Absolutely.
and unpredictable.
He also talks about the importance of boundaries,
Okay.
both physical and spiritual,
Yeah.
and how those boundaries help us define who we are and what we stand for.
Boundaries are essential
Yeah.
for defining our own space,
Yeah.
our own values, our own sense of self.
He uses the example of the mile castles,
Okay.
those small forts that were spaced along Hadrian's Wall,
Right?
to illustrate how discipline and vigilance,
Okay.
even the smallest actions, are essential to maintaining order and protecting what's important to us.
It's like a reminder to be mindful of the boundaries we set for ourselves and for others.
Yeah.
And to be willing to defend those boundaries when necessary. Exactly. And then he takes us on another journey along the Pennine Way,
Back to the Pennine Way.
which he describes as a metaphor for the journey of life itself.
What new insights does he offer this time?
He talks about that rugged beauty of the trail, the unpredictable weather,
Yeah.
the challenges that it presents to both body and mind.
Right.
And he argues that it's precisely those challenges
Okay.
that make the Pennine Way such a transformative experience.
It's like a crucible,
Yeah,
you know?
a test of our strength.
A test of our strength and resilience.
Exactly. And he encourages readers to use the landscape as a mirror
Okay.
for introspection, you know, to pay attention to the details
Yeah.
and to let the natural world speak to them.
It's about slowing down, tuning out the noise of the modern world,
Yeah,
allowing yourself to be present in the moment.
exactly.
That resonates with me. There's
Yeah.
something about being out in nature
Yeah.
that invites that contemplation, allows for a deeper connection with ourselves.
Yeah. And from the Pennines, he takes us to Durham Cathedral,
Durham Cathedral.
where he focuses on the story of the stonemasons who built it.
Those craftsmen
Yeah.
who created something so enduring and awe-inspiring.
He talks about how those men, with their simple tools
Yeah.
and their unwavering dedication,
Right.
created a structure that has stood for centuries.
A testament to the power of human skill,
Yeah.
determination, you know,
Yeah.
that ability to create something lasting,
Yeah.
meaningful.
And he uses the cathedral as a metaphor for the importance of craftsmanship.
Okay.
You know, taking pride in our work,
Yeah.
creating something that will outlast us.
It's a reminder that our legacy
Yeah,
can live on through the things we create,
absolutely.
the impact we have on the world.
Yeah, and he encourages readers to experience the cathedral, not just visually, but with all of their senses.
What does he mean by that?
He talks about feeling the weight of the stones,
Okay.
smelling the incense,
No.
hearing the echoes of the choir. It's about immersing yourself in that sacred space
Yeah.
and allowing it to work its magic on you.
So it's about engaging all of your senses,
Yeah,
opening yourself up to a deeper experience.
exactly. And now he takes us back to the Scottish Highlands.
Back to the Scottish Highlands.
This time to the West Highland Way.
We're returning to the West Highland Way.
Yes, but with a slightly different focus this time.
Okay.
He emphasizes the importance of preparation,
Right.
both physical and mental,
Right.
for navigating the trail's challenges.
So it's about being prepared for the journey ahead,
Yeah.
both physically and mentally.
He even talks about how he created a playlist
Oh, wow.
of bagpipe music
Okay.
and ambient nature sounds
That's a great idea.
to enhance his experience on the trail.
Yeah. Music can really set the mood,
Yeah,
create a more immersive experience.
absolutely.
What else does he highlight about the West Highland Way?
Well, he talks about the importance of reflection,
Okay.
taking the time to think about the challenges you faced, the lessons you learned, the ways the journey has changed you.
It's about integrating that experience into your life,
Yeah,
allowing it to shape you.
exactly. It's not just about reaching the destination.
Right.
It's about the transformation that happens along the way.
And he also delves into the history of the Highlands,
He does.
the myths and legends.
Yeah, that have shaped the region.
He describes the Highlands as a portal to understanding the mysteries of life,
Yeah.
suggesting that by immersing yourself in that landscape, you can tap into something.
Yeah. Primal and ancient.
It's like the land itself holds a certain wisdom, a connection to something deeper.
Exactly. And he emphasizes the importance of mindfulness,
Okay.
paying attention to the details,
Right.
listening to the land, and letting it speak to you.
It's about being present in the moment,
Yeah.
opening yourself up to the wisdom of the natural world.
And now he brings us to the Isle of Iona,
Iona,
which he describes as a sanctuary for the soul.
a place of peace and tranquility. We've talked about it. Is there anything new he adds this time?
He talks about the Iona community
Right.
and their commitment to living out their faith in a practical and meaningful way.
Yeah.
And he connects their emphasis on social justice and
Okay.
community service
Right.
to that theme of the sacred masculine,
Okay.
suggesting that true masculinity is not just about strength and power,
Right.
but also about compassion and action.
It's about using your strength to serve others,
Yeah.
to make a positive difference in the world.
It's a reminder that true strength lies not just in physical prowess,
Right.
but in empathy and action.
And he concludes the book
Yeah,
with a powerful message
he does.
about the cyclical nature of life, the constant ebb and flow of endings and beginnings.
Yeah, he uses the image of the Canterbury Bell, right?
Canterbury Bell.
Yeah, he sees it as a reminder that the pilgrimage is never truly over.
Right.
You know, the lessons we learn,
Yeah.
the transformations we undergo, they stay with us.
They continue to shape our lives.
They do, and he encourages the listener to embrace the cyclical nature of life,
Okay.
to see endings not as finalities,
Right.
but as opportunities for growth.
It's a beautiful message
Yeah,
about the transformative power of the journey,
yeah,
the resilience of the human spirit,
yeah,
the enduring beauty of the world around us.
absolutely. And he reminds us that these moments of pilgrimage,
Right.
these opportunities for growth and transformation, can be found not just in grand adventures,
Right.
but also in the everyday moments of our lives.
It's about being present,
Yeah,
being mindful,
yeah,
and being open to the possibility of transformation
exactly.
in every moment.
Yeah,
It's fascinating how the author connects these ancient pilgrimage sites to a kind of blueprint for masculine living, you know?
right. It's like he's saying we can look to these journeys, these stories for guidance in navigating the challenges of being a man today.
It's not just about the history or the religion.
No, it's deeper than that.
It's about tapping into something timeless.
Exactly something that speaks to the core of what it means to be a man.
And what I appreciate is how he brings it all back to everyday life. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we don't necessarily have to trek across England to find that meaning.
Right. He makes the point that those moments of pilgrimage, those opportunities for growth, they can happen anywhere.
In the most unexpected places.
Yeah, he uses this great example, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You know those traditional door knockers
Yeah.
you often see on old churches and cathedrals in England?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Usually shaped like a lion's head.
Yes.
He calls it the Durham knocker.
Okay.
And he explains how the lion, the symbol of strength and courage,
Uh-huh.
represents the threshold guardian in spiritual journeys.
Interesting.
So just by grasping that knocker, you're symbolically confronting your fears,
Right.
asking for guidance as you step across the threshold.
It's a way of acknowledging the challenges,
Yeah, but also expressing that willingness to face them.
Head on.
Head on,
Done.
exactly.
Wow. It's amazing how much meaning can be packed into these old traditions.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And from there, he takes us on one final journey to the Scottish Highlands,
Okay.
focusing on the West Highland Way.
We've talked about the West Highland way before.
Yeah.
In the context of physical challenge, mental challenge.
This time, he emphasizes the importance of preparation,
Okay.
how the right mindset is crucial to navigating those challenges.
Makes sense.
He even describes how he created this playlist
cool.
of bagpipe music
Okay.
and ambient nature sounds
I love that.
to enhance his experience on the trail.
Yeah, it's like creating a soundtrack for your own personal journey.
Exactly. And then he also talks about the importance of reflection.
Okay.
You know, taking the time to think about the challenges you faced, the lessons you learned, and how that experience has really changed you.
So it's not just about reaching the destination.
Yeah.
It's about the transformation that happens along the way.
Exactly. And finally, he brings us to the Isle of Iona.
Iona, that place of peace and tranquility.
He calls it a sanctuary for the soul,
Beautiful.
a place where you can connect with your spiritual side.
Anything he adds this time around.
He talks about the Iona community.
Right. Those folks committed to living out their faith.
Yeah, in a really practical way.
Serving others.
Exactly. And he connects this to the idea of the sacred masculine,
Yeah.
suggesting that true masculinity isn't just about strength and power.
It's about more than that.
It's also about compassion
Right.
and action.
Using your strength to make a difference.
Exactly. And he ends the book with this really powerful message
What's that?
about the cyclical nature of life. You know, the constant ebb and flow of endings and beginnings.
He uses the image of the Canterbury Bell, right?
He does. He sees it as a reminder that the pilgrimage is never truly over.
Yeah.
The lessons we learn, the transformations we experience,
They stay with us.
they stay with us and continue to shape our lives.
It's a beautiful image, that Canterbury Bell.
Yeah.
Blooming in the shadow of the cathedral.
A symbol of hope and renewal.
A reminder that even though journeys end, their impact continues.
It ripples outward.
This has been a fascinating deep dive.
It really has.
This book has given me a whole new perspective
Yeah.
on these pilgrimage sites and what they represent.
It's more than just a travel guide.
Right.
It's a guidebook for life
Yeah, a reminder of that ancient wisdom.
that can still guide us today.
If you're looking for a deeper understanding of yourself,
Hmm?
your purpose, your place in the world, I highly recommend checking out this book.
You can find it on Amazon Kindle
Right.
and Google Playbooks.
It's a book that will stay with you long after you've finished reading it.
Absolutely. It's a call to an adventure.
Yeah.
An invitation to embark on your own personal pilgrimage
Whether it's a physical journey to these incredible places
or a journey of self-discovery.
within your own heart.
Exactly.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep seeking, keep growing.
The journey awaits.